Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Now, last time I got the second orb that I needed for Mornstar. Made it to the Glittering Grotto. Well, not the Glittering Grotto, but the town of Yule. And now I gotta stay at the inn. Man, I have a lot of stuff I need to get done, because I still have to collect the final orb for Yule. I mean, not Yule, but Mornstar. And then, finishing up all the stuff I have to do with Shadar and stuff. Welcome to the Cat's Cradle chain. Premium inns. We pride ourselves on our practicality and pricing. Alright, let's stay. Man, I had to spend 240 guilders there. Your custom is always appreciated. I hope it wasn't too cold out there for you. You'll find that it's perfectly warm and cozy inside the igloos here. The Tumte really are superb craftsmen. Look, your wizard's companion is got a couple of new pages in it. These Tumtes just love being nice to people, ain't it? I reckon this must be their doing too. Alright. Let's just see what I can do in the morning. Considering I still have to, get to the Glittering Grotto to get the third stone. Now with the length of the Glittering Grotto, I gotta try and, split it up into, I want to say, a video or two extra. So yeah. Mostly due to the length, but either way, let's just try and continue the game.
Well, it is you, the famous Alicia. To what do I owe this pleasure? I see. So you have come to do battle. How very unwise. And you a great sage. What do you hope to achieve? You know that all magic is powerless in my presence. Foolish girl, I have just the place for you. A prison of eternal darkness.
So Shadar just took a piece of her heart. Man, that's evil. That's straight up evil. Crikey, sounds like a proper stinker of a dream, Ollie boy. It was. Shadar was there. And Mom. Shadar, he defeated her. And there was nothing I could do. Calm down, Oliver. It was just a dream. She's right, Ollie boy. And anyway, it wasn't your mom. Was it? It was Alicia. Alicia, of course. I guess it was. Sorry, everybody. We will save her. We have to. Of course we flippin' do. It's the whole reason we're on this journey, ain't it? Yes, it is. Great. Glad we cleared that up. Can we go and see the village elder now? Yeah, we'd best get going. And I asked the nice lady who runs the inn. She said, his house is over by the big frozen pond, up the back of the village there. Alright, let's go and just try and find the village elder. Let's grab these items, as many as I can, considering I'm gonna need some healing items and, drinks, for my MP and HP. First, I'm heading to the shop, and pretty quickly, too, because I really gotta get over there and fast, for obvious reasons. Since I really need, as many healing items as possible. Alright, I'm gonna buy, 21 burgers, and then spend the rest of my money. Crap, that I can only get 6 cappuccinos. Wait, no, not. That was actually strong coffees. Alright, I'm gonna have to sell some stuff. I really don't want to sell this stuff right here, but I'm gonna have to anyways, just to be able You know what? I'm not selling those screws. Considering, and also not the raw steel either. Because I think that those are important for a weapon for Swain. I think, I'm not selling anything that looks remotely metallic or any of the screws either. Okay, I can buy, never mind, I can't buy a single, strong coffee. Okay, let's follow the formula for Swain's weapon. Okay, uh, I need one more one more lump of raw steel. I don't know where I could find that at. But either way, let's just head to the village elder and see what I can do with him. Since that's the main thing I know I gotta do. Alright, I guess this guy's the village elder. I am thinking that you are the travelers, yes? The ones who are wanting to head into the glittering grotto. Professor Tabitha told me you would be coming. That's us, sir. So, would it be alright if we went inside? It would be being alright. But the terrain is to the north of here, and it is bitterly cold and very, very snowy. Don't worry about that, Mon. Kids like Ollie Boy love a bit of snow, ain't it? It seems like you are determined to go no matter what I am saying. Am I thinking correctly? I guess you are, sir. Then I will be opening the gate for you, now. You should be heading out before the temperature is dropping further. Thank you, Mr. Elder, sir. Oh, I was nearly forgetting. Yes, you would surely be dying without them. Huh? Please wait a moment. I am bringing them to you right now. I think it's like some new clothes. I think it's like winter outfits. Yep, it is.
This is proper cozy, like.
Honestly, that was pretty nice of the village elder to give us some, winter clothes. Alright, let's check out these chests and stuff. See what I can find. Holy crap, a phoenix feather. That's like one of the most useful items I needed. Like, genuinely, that is one of the most important items I could have pulled from a chest. Mostly because, well, it can revive a knocked out party member. So, yeah, knowing with my lower defenses right now, since my levels aren't too particularly high right now, yeah, that would just be really useful. Okay. Yep, that risen, Tyrone's, defense, and it got him to level, like, growth limit 20. I need to work on feeding my other familiars right now, mostly because they need something to eat, which I don't have the food for that right now. Oh yeah, I almost forgot I can jump now, after last video. I almost forgot about that. I guess I just made it so far into the game that I forgot that I can jump. Yeah, like I made it so far into the game without jumping that it just kind of confused me, and I guess I kind of lost track of mine. But yeah, let's just see what I can do here. Okay, Arrow of Light on this one thing. Yeah, I gotta use a cheeseburger and fast. Crap, there goes Oliver. You know what, let's just try and use that Phoenix Feather I got on Oliver. Considering he's the main one that heals up party members. I was saving that Phoenix Feather for a party, like a fight, that I would get later on, but it's pointless now. Considering I don't have any more, and I had to use that Phoenix Feather there to even get past the fight. Either way, let's just see what I can do. So that way I can, at least survive. Alright, let's use Arrow of Light here. Now time to use a cheeseburger on Oliver. So that way I don't get knocked out completely. Okay, let's use Arrow of Light on this Lotus Bubba, whatever. Let's just try and take this thing out already, since it's gonna need to be taken out, and quickly too. Man, I just now realized I could have used Tengri to fly over to the cave. I'm gonna pause the recording real quick whenever I get out of this battle. Alright, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and use Healing Touch on Esther and Swain. Mostly since I need to try and make my way up to the cave. And I wasn't even heading in the right path either. So yeah, all I gotta do is just try and land Tengri right here. So that way I can, at least enter the cave, the Glittering Grotto. Considering that's the main location I need to head to. Hopefully there's one of those stones, like those healing stones, before I, can actually continue. So yeah. Just look at it. It's so incredibly beautiful. Not to mention it's incredibly cold. And I thought it was nippy outside. It's a bit brass, monkeys. Let's get this over with quick and get the flip out of here, shall we? Why do you two always have to moan on and on like a pair of old codgers all the time? I mean, aren't they, like, canonically the oldest out of the entire group? Like, canonically? I mean, Drippy, I wouldn't doubt if he's, like, much older than Oliver. And then Swain, he's obviously the oldest. I think he's, like, in his 20s, 30s. Because we are a pair of old codgers compared to you. It doesn't matter how cold it is. There's a magic stone here, and we have to find it. We have to go on no matter what. Watch your step, everybody. That's easy for you to say, kiddo. I'd give my right nostril to be a little again. Alright. Oh, thank God there's one of those stones, because I really needed this. If I had Marcus right now, I could have easily made it through so fast that you wouldn't even know what happened. But I won't have Marcus until, like, far later into the game, which really sucks in my opinion. Alright, let's wait for this weirdo to pass through. Okay, I thought I had to go over here for this chest. Well, not the chest, but, to make it through to the next area, but, that chest is pretty good, too. Let's do with this palm bomb. Alright, let's just see what I can do with this. For obvious reasons, since it does have a lot of HP, and pretty high defense too. Honestly, I'm not going for the 100% completion rate on this game. I would love to someday, but honestly, I don't think it'll happen for too long. Considering the obvious, the obvious flaws with that. Considering the game is like the main story is like upwards of 40-something hours. So. And on top of that, who knows how long it'll take to get all the familiars, get all the quests done, and all that other stuff, too. Like, who knows how long that'll take, But either way, let's try and finish up this game. Okay, let's see if Ratchet can metamorphose. Nope, not yet. Alright, healing touch on Esther and Swain. You know what, might as well just use it on Oliver, too. And, finish up healing Esther as well. Okay, Snow White ice cream. Alright, let's give this to Jamar real quick. Since, he could use some defense, like, stat raising anyways. Alright. I want to give him some more attack and magic attack. Since, he's kind of lacking in that department. Jamar is. Either way, let's try and make my way through. So that way I can, at least survive. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for this guy to get tired and lose sight of me. Yeah, you're kind of blocking my way, buddy. Let's just fight him and just run away immediately. Because there's no way I'm surviving otherwise. I'm gonna turn off my mic real quick. You know what, might as well try to get some free XP from this fight. Considering I need XP, like, as much as possible. For anything. Either way, let's just try and defeat these Sasquatch things. Alright, I know I can win this fight. I know I can. If I time everything out properly, that is. Fireball. Let's use it on this Sasquatch thing here. Considering that is a pretty powerful attack on them. I think that's their weakness is... Crap, that sucks. Okay, you could have used that a little bit earlier, Drippy. Because, that would have saved Esther. That would have saved her from getting knocked out. Yeah, either way, let's just try and see what I can do to save this, pretty much failed fight. Alright, let's just try and take out this Sasquatch here. Well, Sasquatch. Considering this is like one of the last 2 enemies I got. And, the Sasquatch needs to be taken out, and quickly, too. Yeah, I don't think I can, tame any familiars right now, because I really gotta level up Esther first before I do that. And, that probably won't be for at least another little bit. Okay, let's see if I can, nope, I can't metamorphize Ruffton. Man, that sucks. Alright, I know that there's, like, walls I can go through. I'm gonna have to run away from this fight immediately, because I didn't heal up Esther. Alright, let's run away. Crap, that sucks. I'm probably gonna end up losing this fight, or at least, yeah, honestly, Esther's gone right now. Okay, there we go. Let's just run down this path, that I know is right here. For obvious reasons. Okay, I'm gonna have to run away from this fight, too, so that way I can get to the next stone and recover all my stats. Well, particularly MP and HP. Alright, there we go. At least it was a first attempt run away. Either way, let's just see what I can do regardless. Man, this is gonna suck. This area sucks. Like, you can probably tell why I hate it so much. Like, Phoenix Breath? I don't know what a Phoenix Breath does. Let's just run across this path over here. Yeah, that's gonna suck. I think we just lost our way back. Unless if we get teleported out, which I highly doubt will happen. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to, use some of my strong copies on Oliver just to get my party members up. Wait, no, never mind, I can just do that instead. Either way, let's just try and make my way through. Okay, I can actually fight this fight right now. I'm gonna take out the Sasquatch first. Well, it might as well take out the Ice Queen. Considering they're also pretty weak too. Alright, let's see what I can do. Because I gotta take out these Ice Queens. Hopefully I can, at least tame one of these familiars here. Because I want to have record of lucking familiars that I actually got through this segment. Which can only really happen if, I actually... Well, actually, never mind. Because I got this all on camera, so it doesn't really matter anyways if I, get any physical proof. Okay, let's just take out this Ice Queen over here. And then take out that Sasquatch. Because that's the last enemy here. So might as well just do whatever I can to take it out. Now, I think that Tyrone is the only physical attacker that I have out of all familiars. So I'm probably going to have to get another familiar on my party for that before too long. So yeah. Honestly, I think that I'm going to have to metamorphize a familiar, like, soon. Wait. Why does it seem... Never mind, I'm not even going to ask about it. Let's just try and make my way out of here. Yeah, I think I can walk through a wall here. Or at least somewhere close by. Alright, let's just see what I can do. Let's run away from this fight. I know that there's, like, hidden walls around here that I can go through. Yeah, like, I just gotta try and find at least one of those to show you. Because they're like false walls, if anything. Like, they're just fake walls, if anything. So I just want to show you how those work. You just walk straight through them. And they should be able to show you. Alright. Let's just see what I can do. Yep, that's a fake wall right there. I knew that there was at least one around here somewhere. Okay, let's use, a sandwich, cheeseburger on Esther, Oliver, and Swain. Just so they can have a little bit of extra stats. Well, HP anyways. Alright, let's finish up this fight. I want to take out this Pon Bon first, considering it is pretty strong, like unnecessarily strong. For obvious reasons, considering it's mostly a stat-based attacks. So might as well just take that out as quickly as possible. For obvious reasons. Okay, there we go. That pawn bomb is gone. Alright, let's just try and see what I can do to help out Esther here. Crap, ear splitter. That really sucks. I didn't see that until last second. Alright, let's use that on Swain. Wait, thank God Drippy used Tidy Tears, because that saved me. I think that might have saved me on a food item. Man, that really helped out a lot too, if I'm being honest. Either way, let's just try and use some spells on Ice Queen. For obvious reasons. Okay, let's try and take her out already. I know I can win this fight. I know I can. If I just brute force this thing like I usually do with RPG fights, I know I can win this. Yeah, I usually just brute force things in any RPG, and that's pretty much how I mostly get by with things. It's just brute forcing things, because I don't care about buffing my stats. I really don't care about that at the end of the day, as long as I, just get to continue the game regardless. Okay. Huh? I am so confused about what happened here. Either way, let's just head back. Because I think I'm a little lost. Alright. That could have easily skipped out on a lot of that, path. Let's run away from this fight. Might as well at least run away from a couple. So that way I can have at least a little bit of challenge for the final fight of this area. And also probably have some extra MP and HP, and so I won't have to waste them all on the party members, because I think that there might be that's just in case if there's one of those weird stone things nearby, where the boss area is. So from here on out, I'm only gonna do battles every once in a while. So yeah. I would love to get my HP and MP up through leveling up, but I don't think that's going to really work out too well in my favor. Alright. Mom? Could this be the place? It could. The Maw of the Mountain Kings seems an apt hiding place for the visionary magic of the ancients. The power to save souls. Could it really be here? If only we could find it, we might stand a chance of defeating the Dark Djinn. It's the old Emperor. It is, huh? Why would he and my mom be here? That ain't your mom. That's the great sage Alicia. Crikey, it's been a while. Alicia, of course. She was in my dream. She looks so much like her. So the old Emperor spent his time hanging around pretty young sages, did he? It's right. It's all right for some. Swain, is that really the time for your lewd comments? Holy crap, I didn't think that they would bring up words like lewd in this game. No, she disappeared. What the heck was that? Am I seeing things? Alright. Now I remember. We ain't seeing things. Or not? It was a tidy while back. Searching all over she was. Alicia, I mean. It was for some ancient spell or other. There must have been a conversation they had back then. It can't have been anything else. I am certain of it. I don't quite understand. What's not to understand? We just saw a flashback of the past. The only question is why. So that was the great sage Alicia, Mom's soulmate. It won't be much longer now. We will save you, I promise. Oliver. Sorry, everybody. Come on, let's go get this stone. Yeah, let's go get that stone. But keep in mind, there's some weird giant wolf I gotta fight beforehand. Yeah, this is probably gonna... Yeah, I gotta cast Bridge. Hopefully I can... Yeah, I have enough MP to cast it. Oh, wait, never mind, I have to use Fireball. Okay. Wait, no, Arrow of Light. Pulse, actually. Yeah, that was... I don't know why it took me so long to realize what spell I had to use. It made sense for, either Fireball or, but actually Fireball would be used here. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of smart, but also kind of stupid at the same time. Wait, how did only the... You know what, I'm not even going to question it. It's magic. What am I to question about it? It's just straight up magic. Alright, there's not much else I can really explore past here, until I get more of the map, open. So yeah. Let's run from this fight, because I don't think I can handle it, without healing up first.
That was close.
Alright. I know I'm doing pretty well in, getting through these fights. Alright, Fireball. Yeah, I don't know if I have enough MP to get through the rest of them. I'm just wondering how the magic isn't spreading, to the rest of the ice that's out here. I'm seriously wondering that myself. But either way, let's just try and see what I can find. Because I still have to at least get that last magical stone somewhere. Alright. I know I'm pretty close by to the thing. Okay, I'm pretty close to the end of the cave. So let's just try and at least get to one of the final areas, and then I'm probably going to end the video there. And then save it for the next video. Because I know that I've been playing this game for at least enough time to actively, finish up one video. Please don't... Man, that was really lucky. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run away and fast.
This can't be right.
Crap, that sucked. That really sucked. I'm gonna have to lose some guilders, but it probably wasn't much anyways. I don't even think it was enough to get a strong coffee. Okay, I had 3,000 guilders. I got sent back to the beginning of the cave. Man, that really sucks too. Oh man, I know where to go now to make a shortcut. But still, it sucks regardless. It really does suck. Man, I was thinking that it would send me, right back to before that fight. That's what I was thinking it would happen. That's what I was thinking would happen, but, I kind of failed. And it sent me all the way back to the start of the cave. Hey, at least I know a shortcut now. So that way I won't have to worry about that part too much. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I got in another battle. You know what? I know where a shortcut is. I just don't know where exactly in the wall it is. Either way, I know I can find it somewhere. Alright, let's just see what I can do to get out of this fight. Because I am not losing another fight here until I get to the next save point. Alright, let's just try and get out of here. Man, I really hate these Sasquatch weirdos. They just take way too much time to get away from. And that's the main part I really hate about them. Alright, let's see what I can do. Alright, thank God I managed to get away from this fight. And I won't have to deal with it anymore. Wait. Yeah, there's no hidden path. Bull crap, I don't believe you. I saw one earlier. Wait, huh? There's no hidden wall here? Man, that really sucks, because I saw one earlier. I went through it. You guys saw that, right? I went through that hidden path, but now I'm gonna have to travel all the way through. I'm probably gonna have to split this up into 2 segments now. Even more so. And that's really gonna suck, too. For obvious reasons. Either way, let's just try and get out of here. Because I am not, losing this fight. I'm just gonna run away. I know that's a cowardly way of thinking, but still, it's the only way I got.
Hurry!
Alright. I'm gonna have to use, some, healing items on my characters. Yeah, especially, Swain and Esther, I think. I'm gonna have to pause the recording real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Let's just try and get back to where I was. Man, that's gonna take a while to get to. For obvious reasons. Hopefully I don't have to go through that cutscene again, with Alicia and, Swain's dad. Hopefully I don't have to. But I just don't know if I will, because I don't think I ever lost in this area before. 'Cause I was pretty high level last time I was here, in my original playthrough. But regardless, let's just see what I can get done. Because I really gotta, at least finish up this game. Either way, let's just try and, at least catch up to where I was. Man, I'm probably gonna have to, watch that entire cutscene, but you know what, I can just skip past it, actually. I can just do that. So, yeah, let's just skip past all these fights here, and then just get back to where I was. 'Cause honestly, I don't care. I just want to get out of these fights and just get back to where I need to be. Now this video is probably gonna be split up into 2 segments, if I had to guess, for obvious reasons. So yeah. Either way, let's just try and use a cheeseburger on Esther, since she does need some health. Alright, thank God I don't have to watch that cutscene again, I don't think. Alright. I think I'm pretty close by now. To where I was. Yeah, let's avoid this sass squish. 'Cause I am not taking that thing on in a fight, at least a fair one anyways. Alright. You know what, let's just try and avoid this thing, because there's no way I'm taking on any more fights right now. Alright, this is the fight where I was at, before I got knocked out, and had to lose 300 guilders because of it. Mama Squash? I've never seen that before. I'm not dealing with that thing. I am not dealing with it, because I've never seen it before. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do to defeat it. Either way, let's run away and get out of here, because I am not dealing with no Mama Squish. Its name alone sounds threatening enough, Either way, let's just take this path over here, because it might be for the best, for obvious reasons. Okay, let's run from this fight. I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Let's just run from this fight, because honestly, I just want to get to that, last little segment of the cave. That's the main thing I really want to do. You know what, actually, I'm gonna try and finish up this fight. I don't care, I just want to, defeat these enemies. Alright, let's see what I can do. You know what, I don't think I can, finish up these fights without a full party member at full health.
Actually, just leave it.
So, yeah. Either way, let's just see what I can do here. Okay, your sacrifice will be remembered, Swain. Thank you for distracting them long enough for me to run away. I know that sounds really cowardly, but trust me, it'll work at the end. It worked at the end of the day. Okay, let's just give a cheeseburger to Swain and Esther. I'll use Healing Touch on Oliver. So yeah. Either way, let's just try and avoid this enemy over here. Yeah, this guy should be pretty easy to defeat. If there's these enemies are pretty easy to defeat. The Turban Legend, A and B, and an Ice Queen. So yeah. Alright, let's just see what I can do here. Yep, I have to use Healing Touch on Oliver and fast. So that way I don't, outright die here. Okay, let's take out this, Turban Legend, B. Well, let's use, this Phoenix Breath. Oh, wait, that doesn't really work out in my favor. You know what, regardless, let's just use it. You know what, never mind, I'm just gonna run away. Okay, that's for the best that I just ran away. Because there was no way I was surviving otherwise. Alright, let's use Healing Touch on all my party members. Alright. Man, this was completely pointless, because I think I just trapped myself. Never mind, there's a fake wall. That's gonna be some pretty useful information to have later. Alright. Yep, I'm right here. Oh. Yeah. Let's just see if there's like one of those stones. Alright, thank God there is, because I wouldn't have been able to, finish that boss in the length that I have left in this video. But either way, that's going to be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.